morning. Welcome to the 2017 Baviaans race briefing. We are currently here on the Big Dipper on a beautiful winter's morning, and we're going to bring you more information on the route and also the race briefing. So join us, follow us through the kloof, and we'll bring you more. Right, we're here at the entrance to checkpoint number 4, Bergplaats, the highest checkpoint on the route. And please remember that the road through the Baviaans will be open for normal traffic during the events, so farmers and local communities still use it. So please stick to the road rules and bear that in mind. Also, this is a team event, so please stay with your teammates at all times. There's a 2-minute gap allowance. If you're going to exceed that, time penalties will be applied. There's a reason for it being a team event. There's all sorts of safety issues involved, and we need you guys to adhere to this rule, please. I'm going to continue on my journey through the Baviaans kloof, and I'm going to do the MAC in the easy direction. That is going from top to bottom. So I'll see you further along the route. Alright, back to the rules of the event. Remember that the route is not marked, and we provide you with a map and detailed route directions. So follow these carefully and you won't get lost. We also have a GPX file available for those who can download onto a GPS, but remember, most of those devices their battery life does not last the distance. So just keep that in mind, but take your map with you at all times. Also remember that checkpoints are not necessarily located on the road. So some checkpoints are located off the road. Make sure that you know which ones and where to turn off. I'm going to carry on with downhill on the Mac. See you later. Now please remember that teams need to be self-sufficient between checkpoints. No assistance from support or outside people are allowed. Also remember that the event is taking place in a wilderness area and a World Heritage Site, and therefore Eastern Cape Park's rules and regulations do apply. So please don't litter, bring all your litter with you now. Please also keep in mind that this is buffalo territory, so be vigilant, keep your eyes open, and be aware they are around. Eastern Cape Parks will have their full contingent of field rangers deployed over these weekends to make sure that these buffalo stay away. Alright, we are sitting here on top of Fang number 2, and Eastern Cape Parks is built as a beautiful highway up here. It's to combat the serious erosion and dongas that started to develop on this piece of road. So keep in mind, it's only sections that are paved like this, but it's going to make for some beautiful riding. As far as the road surface is concerned, so far it's looking good, and but please keep in mind also to have your bike serviced and completely, I would say, overall. Make sure everything is working properly, because you're going to need every bit of working part on that bike during this race. Also, please remember that during the race, certain vehicles will be allowed to come through here, the official vehicles. Support vehicles won't be allowed to go through the Baviaans kloof wilderness area. So make sure that your bike is in good working order, that you have all the compulsory equipment that's required with you, and you will make it through to the other side. On that topic, there will be withdrawals for certain reasons. If a team member feels sick or can't continue, please assist him to get to the next checkpoint, where the withdrawal must be reported to the checkpoint marshal. From there he will be casevaced or taken out by the 4x4 guys helping us. If he can't continue on his own, you will have to wait for an official vehicle or the sweep vehicle to collect him and take him to the next checkpoint. So please make sure that you understand those rules and take note of them. The remaining members of the team can continue with the event, but the team as a whole will be disqualified, which means that your team time won't be recognized, but individuals will still be recognized as having completed the event. If the remaining team consists only of one member, then please remember that that member must link up with another team to continue through to the finish. That is just a safety precaution so that you don't have people traveling through these dangerous areas on their own. Right, we're here at Smitskraal, which is the venue for checkpoint number 3. For those of you who don't know, having a bit of a coffee. And remember, when you arrive at the checkpoints, you as a team must check in and out from the checkpoints. Make sure that you check in with the checkpoint marshal, and also when you leave, you must leave as a team. It's just for us to make sure that everybody is on the route and we know where to find you. Also remember that checkpoint 1 is not a checkpoint. You don't have to check in there, that's just a refreshment station. Checking in and out will only happen from checkpoint 2 onwards. Also at registration you will receive all sorts of things, but you will not receive your token that's required to see if you've checked in at all the checkpoints. The token will only be given to you the morning before we start at 10 when you check into the starting chute. Then the tokens will be handed out to each team. You only get one token per team, so please keep that in mind. And as Zane always say, give it to the most responsible person. If you lose that token, you will get a time penalty. Alright. Okay, at registration each team will receive 3 crates, one for checkpoint 2, one for 3 and one for 4. These crates are basically for the team to put anything that you think you're going to need at those various checkpoints. To put it in, we will transport them to those checkpoints for you, so when you arrive there, your stuff will be there and ready. It's also a good idea to put your lights, for instance, in one of those crates if you know where you're going to be when it's getting dark. So also remember that checkpoint 4's crates must be loaded on the trucks by 9 o'clock Friday evening, because that truck leaves Friday evening for checkpoint 4. Saturday morning is too short time for it to reach the checkpoint in time, so please make sure that you have your stuff for checkpoint 4 ready. Put it in the crate and load it onto the truck, which will be parked at registration Friday evening. If you're not going to use the crates provided, please leave them at registration. There's no need for them to go to the checkpoints empty. As far as registration is concerned, it will open 2 o'clock Friday afternoon, as well as the expo. So anytime from 2 o'clock Friday afternoon you can register, and the event starts 10 o'clock Saturday morning, so we'll see you in Willowmore. Dan moet ek vir sy koffie maak.
Damn, these fans are steep. Doesn't matter which side you climb them from.
This was an out of heart rate category climb.
Now, there are buffalo in this Baviaans kloof. So if you do get chased by a buffalo at the MAC,
Right. just done the fang. I'm moeg. Right, ons is hier. I found one big tree.